Okay, hi, how you guys are doing? Welcome to my page, Victoriously Fun, and it's me, Shakita. So, okay, I did a live video for the fact that it wouldn't allow me to record a video and post the video onto my page. So, we're gonna just jump right into it. Hope you guys are having a happy holidays and things of the sort. Jump right into it. So, the topic at hand is when God speaks to you. And when God speaks to me, it's very quiet and it is all knowing that it is His voice. I am, at that present moment, I am grateful and thankful. I am connected to Source. I am that I have an intimate relationship with God, the universe, the Most High, the Creator, the Source, whoever you want to call him. He has so many names, yet, the names fit, yet they don't. So, uh, when God speaks, it is very beautiful and quiet. So, I should do this book. I said that. When God speaks, it's very beautiful and quiet, and that is we have things called senses. You know, you have your five senses. You can see, hear, smell, and so forth. Then you have these other senses, your clairs. You may be clairaudient, clairsentience, claircognizance, and all those things also. So, hearing, clairaudient. And the word clair itself means, the word clair itself means clear. And I'm correct. Do your research. I always want to say, do your research. And then audience, you hear within your inner ear and things, and it's really quiet and things, like I know personally when the Most High speaks to me, it's it's beautiful, and sometimes you have to step back and be like, come again, yes, he's talking to me. And I when he talks to me, I shut the fuck up and I listen. And if he gives me direct orders, I immediately stop doing what I'm doing, collect myself, and go get it done. You know, period, point blank. Period, like they be saying. I go get it done. So I wanted to drop a topic on that, about clairaudience and how you can tune yourself a little more to actually hear, him, her. I'm gonna say him just for the fact that it's easier to communicate to him. So, I'm speaking low because my dog is sleeping. Also, now how I tuned, and and I am still working on myself. How I worked on strengthening my connection and hearing the Most High was okay. There's several ways you can do this. Now, you can pick out music. I would prefer classical music or jazz or something nice and mellow, and pick out one instrument. It can be like, if you want to pick out like the ding ding, something that you can grasp onto and kind of tune out all the rest of the music and just listen for that one chord coming from that instrument. Um, is also, basically being aware of yourself, sitting in a quiet room, clearing your mind, body, and things, and just fine tuning your ear to maybe, I hear a bird chirping by the window, or I can hear water dripping in the faucet, by the faucet. Those are ways that will ultimately strengthen your audience and help you be able to hear from source, and also help you be able to hear from um, other beings that may want to get in contact with you and things of the sort. So that is that, and it when he speaks, it's nothing that you hear on the outside. Let's make that known. You do not hear God speak on the outside. All of your answers ultimately come from within. And when you ask him a question, you it's all knowing. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, and I'm being real. Based off of my relationship with God, like, it took me a moment because your ego talks to you also. Yet based off of my relationship and how I know him, became to know him, and how I fasted on wanting to gain a more intimate relationship with the Most High. So I know when he speaks to Shakita, he speaks softly to me. And sometimes he speaks very loudly and things of the sort. Like, I'll give you a scenario. 2 years ago, I was working at a hotel, and it was, as a single parent, you have to do what you have to do. I used to have to bring my children to the hotel with me, and wasn't able to have a babysitter. So one night I had to work a late shift. I was supposed to work from 11 to 7, and it went to the point that I had already packed my children up and was gonna head off to work. And as I looked at my babies laying in the bed, I got myself dressed, was ready. And the voice came to me, and it said, lie down, don't go. Let it go, you know, let it go. I will take care of you. It was all of that wrapped into one. And when I mean it startled me, yet it didn't, it gave me a reassurance that everything was gonna be alright. I quit my job cold turkey because it was like, how much longer do I sacrifice myself and my children and wake them up out their sleep, and just to attempt to maintain a lifestyle, you know? And I can honestly say it. Ever since then, I've never looked back into a jail. I did go back into the work field. So I did. Yet certain things that I've come to know in this 3D dimension is that your food is always provided for you. Your finances, like to take care of your children, to take care of your household, to take care of your basic needs, your needs, not wants, needs, those are provided for you. Um, so, in the midst of me saying, okay, I'm going to quit, I did not know, you know, didn't have no big savings account maxed up or whatever. I had money in my savings account, to get by. Yet it was, his voice was so reassuring. You ever heard a voice that was reassuring and it made you not question it? Like, what you mean? Like, none of that. It was reassuring to me. And that's and I feel God has his own way of talking to everyone. Yet I know that's how he talks to me, and I'm hard-headed at moments. So he has to speak twice sometimes. So sometimes I'm like, come again, what you want me to do? And I always ask myself, I'm to the point now in my life that I am aware of what I am hearing. I'm aware of what I am seeing. I'm aware of everything that I input into my body, you know, because I know what you put in, whatever you receive, you tend to push back out. So I'm always, I'm getting to the point now that my conversations with others are brief and sweet, brief and sweet. I'm keeping it brief and sweet for the fact that I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to voice out any word that would harm another. I always ask every morning every day I wake, I ask to have a beautiful life, and that may I always speak my truth, but may I speak my truth in ways that do not harm another and do not have anyone feeling low or diminished. I always want for my words to come out uplifting. I know I'm off topic. So, um, let me let this be known. I have one viewer right now. I'm appreciative of you. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe to my page because I'm winging it. Hey, we all like wing life or whatever. So I'm winging it, and yeah. So back on the topic of clairaudient and things like that. So when it comes down to your clair, you're like being able to hear God and things like that, meditation is key. Meditation is key. God probably been, well, I ain't gonna say probably, I know he has. Source has been talking to me all my existence. Yet I was not finally tuned into hearing or even paying attention to the voice until I started meditating. And meditation and prayer goes hand in hand. I'll tell anyone, your prayer is you praying for what you desire, um, being thankful, telling you thankful. Lately, I haven't been asking for anything. I've just been coming with gratitude and asking, how may I please you today? You know, because I feel like having a relationship with someone that can give you everything, and by you feeling that you already have everything, all you got to do is sit back and be like, what may I do for you today? How may I help you today? How may I enlighten one of your children today? So that's what I've been lately asking myself, and then I sit in my meditation and I receive my answers. Meditation is key. Meditation is to the point that my meditation has gotten so strong, and it's to the point that I put aside so many of my uh, humanistic ways or whatever, if that's the word I'm making up. Uh, I put aside a lot of my ways to the point that it scares me. It used to scare me to the fact that when I was put into certain situations that I used to be put in, my reactions weren't the same. And that made me kind of question myself, like, is meditation right for me? Because I would have went upside this MF head, you know, the old me would have said, fuck it, somebody gonna come get me from jail, you know. So I'm grateful for meditation. Like, the spiritual path and the journey that I'm on, I know I have a purpose, and I always say my mouth can make me money. It has to. Either it's gonna get me in trouble, it's gonna make me money. Either which way, I'm gonna speak my truth, you know. And hearing and speaking out are go hand in hand, you know. I wish I would have did more on my topic because I'm rambling, but yet this video is gonna touch someone. I just know it, you know. It's like cognizance. I know things. I know this. know. Mine told me to start singing. I sing also. So, and that's a good way to clear your throat and your ears and things of the sort. To sing, sing like nobody's around. I don't care if you do or don't have the best voice in the world. Let me tell you something. Some people might think I don't sound good, but guess what? I sound like an angel to them. And so when I sing with my heart. And, you know, I don't think that's all. I didn't want the video to be long. That's why I wanted to make an actual video and chat thing. Yeah. Eventually, one day I will have a whole bunch of followers that I can go back and forth with and chit chat with. Today, give it a try. Oh, okay. So yeah, the voice. You know, that would be this would be the first thing that I would tell someone to get in tune with. Get in tune with yourself to know that when know the voices in your head. We all have voices in our head. Don't play like you don't. I do. I know I do. So get in tune with yourself to the point that you know when you are talking to yourself in your head, when you are listening to your ego. Now, ego wants to protect you in ways. Your ego will tell you, don't go do that. No, don't say that. Your ego thinks it has to protect you. You have to get your ego in order and let your ego know, I got this. I appreciate you for protecting me all those years, and I appreciate you for attempting to keep me out of certain situations and things. Yet I got it. You can push it over and get in the passenger seat and drive this thing. So, and then you have to fine tune yourself to know when God is talking. And I mean, God is like, God's voice is let me describe it to you. It's like a slow, well deserved, well needed talking. Seriously. To me, when think about it, when your creator, the creator of creations, talks to you, do you know, like out of all the people in the world, and he finds time to be like, let me call, Billy Bob Thornton and Chiquita, and let me tune them into this right here. Oh, don't do that. I'm watching you. That should make you feel motherfucking amazing. It does to me, you know. So, and tell yourself that I am amazing. You have to tell yourself, affirm to yourself what you believe within will manifest out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like right now, my life is in my hands. I have a sense of control in my life. It's just being without certain things that you need to survive in this 3D dimensional thing. I'm having to depend on others, and I guess that is something that I had to come accustomed to, being that from a young age I was very independent, very independent. And I was taught, my daddy used to always tell me that he wanted me to be in a position that I wouldn't have to ask another man or another person for something. And that stuck with me. And being in the relationship that I am in now, I just had a baby, so I'm not working, which I wasn't working before. But I was watching children within my home, and I do hair on the side. I got, girl got to have hustles and stuff like that. So I always was on the grind. But now that I have a newborn, it's just it was challenging for me. I had to check myself, you know, really check myself because I was so headstrong and independent. Like, I don't give a fuck what you feel like you could do for me. You know, I've been doing it. So how can you come in my life now and do it and make me feel like you giving me a gift when I've been doing it? And the Most High provides, you know. And they say be careful what you ask for. I asked for what I have in my life. And in order to not be on a resistant thing, I had to sit back and say, okay, I give it back. That's a key thing. Whatever God brings into your life, always give it back to him. Give it back to him. You have children, give your children to God. You have a home, a car, give that to God. You know, you drinking a little ginger ale, give it back to God. No, seriously. Like, I walk through my home and I'm outside looking in, others would look at me and be like, "Mm, baby, I am privileged. I am privileged. I am pleased. I am abundant. I feel like I live a luxurious life because I do. And won't no one tell me no different, you know, no different. So, and I give, especially when it comes to down to something that I feel like I am attached to, and I feel that say if something was to happen, oh, give it back to God, because I don't want nothing on my mental to the point that I feel like I may lose a piece of self if this was to be taken away from me. So I always give things back to God, and I am a firm believer of what's taken away will always be brought back double. That's just my faith base. And I tell anyone my faith base is strong. Like, you can't tell me something and just think I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna verify it, I'm gonna do my homework, I'm going to come back and question you on. I don't care if you get on with it. That's just me, and with the current, let's say this correctly, I know that my present, the things that I'm seeing right now with my present eyes are the results of my past thoughts. So I am being very, meticulous about the thoughts that I push out. I want to push out positive thoughts. So I'm pushing out, prosperity, abundance, and into others and all, And I know the things that I'm going through right now that, it's just me and my journal can and God knows about, due to the fact that I don't have a true trustworthy confidant other than God to talk to, to shed my tears upon. My book gets it all, you know. I lost subject again. So, damn, what I was talking about? Look, be positive and speak life into others, even when it seems like it's gonna be hard. You know, you never know. A smile may change somebody's life. Somebody may be on the edge of, you know, just falling out. Speak positivity into them. Speak, smile at someone, or just do an act of kindness. One thing that I always do an act of kindness of when I'm at the grocery store, and I only do this if the people got like a couple of things in there. Like, so when I'm at the grocery store and say I'm checking out, and an individual, a being is behind me and they have like 4 or 5 things, I don't care what it is. I ain't looking. I pay for it. I whisper to the clerk, bring their stuff up. The ladies across the street have gotten used to it. They starting to ask me, "Do you want to pay for theirs?" Sometimes I tell them no. Sometimes I tell them yeah, because it's off of me. And you know, that's just my way of giving back. You know, um, there was times when I have other children. There was times when I would have my son that I was in a position sometimes that I didn't have the money to feed him or to buy his pampers and stuff like that. And now that I have the opportunity to have extra cash, I go through the grocery store and I may put a $20 bill, buy up under some diapers, or buy a can of milk, due to the fact that I know I've been in positions that, you know, I had to spend my last, well, not last because money is continuous. I know this now. You know, I had to spend my last on making sure my children had. You know, a mother's gonna. I will go without for my children, and I will climb mountains and move mountains for my children and things. So I do that very often. I go, you know, just slide a little 20. No note, no name on the money or nothing like that, just because I know somebody may be using their last. And if they're not using their last, hey, they may still need the 20. May it go to something good, you know, or, you know, that's just my way of giving back to my community until I am able to see my dreams unfold and things of the sort. It's a lot. And yeah, I just want people to be kind in the world. Know that you are amazing. You know, be kind to others. You have the power to speak life into somebody. Your word is your sword. They say that the tongue is sharper than the sword, and that is so true. So true. You can speak life into someone, or you can belittle them or tear them down. I choose to speak life. I promise. I Some days I might not say nothing but 2 or 3 things, and it's a household of 6. I get the day, I get through the day, yet I know when my spirit is not right, and instead of me pushing out any negativity, especially when I'm not able to go outside and ground myself, I will keep my mouth shut. I will keep my mouth shut. I will keep my thoughts to myself. I will pin as much, you know, that I have to pin down on paper. Yet I would never want, first of all, I don't want children that gonna need therapy, or, you know, when they grow up. So yeah, I keep my mouth closed when I know I'm not able to speak things out that will uplift my children and things like that. Oh, my mouth is shut. You know, growing up, I wanted to. I guess I'm gonna just use this to pour out my heart because I done jumped all off the subject. We supposed to be talking about God, but God put it on me to make a live video because I look at things that Nothing happens by coincidence. I coincide with everything. It was a reason why the dang video didn't want to come on. There's a reason why, I can only make a live video with no damn subscribers. But hello, how are you? So look at yourself as a fine art exhibit picture that is still being stroked on. I am being worked on every day. Every day. You are being worked on every day. And your main purpose in life is to fulfill your purpose and live your life. You know, and I tell anybody if it's something around you that is causing you peace and happiness, you have to let that go. You know, you have to let that go. You have to find it in your heart to let that go and be strong and know that if it's causing you any ill will, it's not meant to be in your life anyway. I keep looking out the window because cars keep passing by. So I apologize if it seems like I'm just not paying attention. Um, like, yeah, I live on a highway currently. Um, yeah, I keep telling myself life is so fucking easy for me. And I'm telling myself this now so it can be imprinted in my mind now. Yet there's days that I just be wanting to break down and cry. Yet sometimes you want somebody to cry to, to talk to. I might delete this video out because I'm just rambling. I might keep it. I don't know. I might drop a gem somebody need. At this point in my life, I just want to do right. You know, for myself. I'm 28 and a lot of decisions that I've made in my life, I can honestly say some of them were not for me. Yet that's the human in us. Product of your environment. You listen to your friends and family. You get advice from others and stuff like that. I want to, not want to take. I took that out of my vocabulary. I desire to make decisions for myself, to elevate myself and educate myself in order to be able to teach my children all the knowledge that I am now receiving and be able to implement those certain things and morals and great characters and social ethnics and all type of things within my children. Yet I know in order to do that, I have to do that within me. You can't instill something in someone that you yourself are not practicing. Like I wouldn't tell somebody to meditate and I know I don't meditate. I meditate daily, several times a day, versus whether it's in the form of walking, sitting and meditating, yoga, exercising. I meditate this mind, baby. You know, that's that's something I know I have that can't be taken away from me. And it's another thing. It's okay to hit rock bottom, and it's okay to hit rock bottom, and it's okay to open yourself up to love. No matter how many times you've been hurt, and no matter how many times you've been hurt, and how many times you've been disrespected, and all the things like that. Don't let another individual heart because the way someone treats you, they have to answer to it. Yet the way you respond to the way they treat you, that's your that's your karma, you know. And I don't want to get emotional in here due to the fact, like I say, we're all going through things within our life, and I do my best to keep myself happy, and which I can feel when my mood switches. Like I was happy and bubbly in the beginning of this video, and now I'm feeling emotional. I'm feeling like I am capable of going ahead and shedding some tears out right here. Yet I won't do that. Yeah, I just, and I know in order to see change within others, you have to change yourself, and I'm doing so. I started off by changing my eating habits, and there was a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. I refrained from eating meats. I changed up the way that the music that I listen to. Um, I changed the way that I talk. I changed certain words that I use, you know, and it's beneficial to me. I see that I talk to my children better. I hold better conversations with others. This year alone, 2019, has been a realization of who is not to come with me into 2020. You know, and I have in this book, I write a lot, so I have in a lot of books that a lot of the times when I conversate with God, I write it down. You know, within our day to day life, we are so busy and we communicate with God a lot. So a lot of times when I'm talking to God, I write down the question on which I'm asking, and I go on about my day. I leave the question alone. I always receive my answer. Always receive my answer. Yet I write the question down just so I can remember it, because you talk to Him, you talk to God. When you're talking to yourself, you're talking to God. So you talk to God numerous times throughout the day. You want to remember the important questions. That's imperative. How you gonna know what he answering if you ain't remembering what you asking him? So me myself, I write down the questions that I ask him. And all this year I kept asking him, Most High, please remove anyone that is not for my highest good. You know, let me know who they are as you remove them also. Don't just remove them because, people have seasons that they have to go through things on their own. No, remove them and let me know why they are being removed and let me know who they are. That way I won't put them back into my life. Simple as that. I have no issue with cutting someone off. And on top of that, I ask when you remove them, replace them. You know, replace them with the team that I am needed to further my step. You know, I feel that I have a purpose. I know that I have a purpose in life. I know that I am, my life is 11. So I know that I have a purpose in life and things of the sort. And I know that people see that light within me. So I want to know, you know, who means me no good. Let that be known to me. Because we all have those people that are cunning and come around when benefiting themselves and certain things of the sort. So I always ask, reveal those individuals to me. Because when you know you are destined for greatness, you don't want certain people around you. Like, and my reason for asking that was because I know, like, maybe let me get this book on my face. Mark my words. I know I have a calling. I know I have a purpose. I know this. I know this. I haven't wrapped my finger around what it is and where it may be, and I may be onto it, yet I know I have it, and I usually wake up at 3:33. So I know that I have a purpose and a calling. And the one thing I would not want to be is standing in my purpose, standing in my calling, and having individuals, people around me that mean me no good, or people around me that want to leech off of me, or as they say, clout, whatever the hell that means. Be a person that just wants to be around me because I have a certain spotlight, I have a certain success, or thing about me or whatever like that. So that's why I asked what I asked, and that's why I have come to the point that, like, I I won't say I lost because they're still around. I have option to talk to them if I want to. But yet, right now, I am to the point that I have enough, like, friends, you know, honestly, no friends, um, family that I used to talk to every day that's out the picture. You know, I'm in a home full of people, beings, this in-home family, and it's days that I don't talk to them. You know, and I know eventually I will come to a point where I will understand what it all was for. Like, I'm in this pardon me, I'm in this moment in my life right now that I am questioning everything, you know. And I question, like, what makes me happy, what makes me sad, what's my motivation, what is my drive. Those are the questions that I ask myself, because it's getting to the point that I have to do something. I have to help myself. Shakita, you have to get out your way. And a lot of times I'm in a slump and I'm like, today's just not the day. And then I have to tell myself, the champ is here, the champ is here. Shakita, get up and get yourself right. Like, you have to motivate yourself in this round. And, you have to do right for yourself. You can't look for somebody else, an outsider, to treat you. Man, ain't nobody gonna treat you better than you gonna treat yourself. Point blank, period. No one will do for you like you can do for yourself. And they say, don't put your trust in man, because man will fail you every time. And that man, you want to trust, right? Yeah, like, do they give you 2% trust? Maybe 20? Ain't no damn way I ain't gonna trust not a soul with 100%. I don't even know how that feels to give somebody 100% trust. Please. I'll be a motherfucking devil. trust the people I live with. I look both ways on the one-way highway. That's how much trust is. Seriously though, somebody might be coming up the wrong way on the road. Gonna pop my ass. I don't want to speak that out there. Yeah, I'm just being honest. Um, I'm really appreciative of YouTube and this camera and things for the simple fact, I'm able to get stuff off my mental, off my chest, and yeah, I think that would be all for now. I have other topics that I'm gonna come on and talk about yet. This rambling thing, because I thought this was gonna be like a 10-minute video, going up to 50 minutes. Um, so yeah, like, share, and subscribe to my page. I'm gonna come up with different content and stuff. I already have different content. It's just I have to get out of my way and you know make the content and give me some subscribers and things or something and stuff going on my page. Which I'm not doing it for the subscribers more. I'm not doing it for the likes. Like I said, this is a way for me to escape and to give back the knowledge that I am receiving and the downloads that I am receiving from source through my meditations and stuff. So, and it's not good to receive information and not pass it on. Know that. I hope y'all know that. When you receive some information, it is for you to pass it on. You keep it held in. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all my friend. So this is my new baby. This is selenite. Let's see if we can get it all. This is selenite. Anyone who knows me personally know I am a lover of crystal. I wear them on me. I have them all around my home and things. This is selenite. So I'm going into a meditative state with her. She said her, and yes, your crystals talk to you. So I'm going into a meditative state and get me and cleanse my aura because I feel there's something that's on me that needs to be wiped clear of, and selenite cleanses and balances your aura and chakras and things. So I'm going to enjoy my crystal, and I guess I'm not going to sleep since it's 3:48 p.m. and I wake up at 3:33. I've been up all day. Um, yeah. I may come back on with another topic. And I've asked this before, so if there is anything, and I mean anything, because I'm a well-rounded individual, anything that I can go research and come back on and do a discussion on, I would like to. So drop that down in the comments and let me know, like, hey Shakita, I want to learn about art, music, keynotes, what's in a cold drink, arts and crafts, whatever suits your fanny. You know, I'm delighted to come on and talk about any of that. You want to make a tutorial? I do makeup, even though I love my natural stuff. Hair tutorials, anything that will suit my viewers, you know. So, yeah. So like, share, comment, like, share, comment, like, share, comment. And be nice to others. That's all I really have to say. Be nice to others. You know, at least be nice to me. Either which way I'm gonna still be me, I'm still gonna be happy. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later on today.